you can't see it.
I did.
How much is it?
$104.
$104 to get a bolt taken out of our tire.
Yeah.
Do you know how much I paid for these tires?
Like $300?
No, they were like $120 a piece.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, the repair almost cost as much as what I spent on the tire.
We're in New York.
What does that mean?
It's just expensive up here.
Crazy. How are we doing?
Okay.
How you doing, fat butts? Oh, she's over there. On the Ohio Turnpike. I think we've got 6 hours of drive time left. Probably won't be doing 6 hours because it's currently 7 o'clock. And we're just moving right along. I'll have to show you guys something we found out after they fixed our tire. Yeah. I'm lazy. Alright guys, we made it to, we're on the I-80 in Indiana on the toll road. So I want to show you guys, what pisses me off. I'm so lazy. You know, and you know, I'm partly to blame for it, but honestly, we paid $104 to get this tire fixed. And I don't know if you guys have been watching all along, but basically what we've done to mount my tire equalizers is I went out and I bought new lug nuts to go on top of the old lug nuts. That way I can just remove this easier and get these on and off. And I did that to all 4 of them. Well, after we got our tire fixed, I was like, you know what, let me go check on this. So I come back here and I'm like, wow, that looks funny. So what he's done is he basically kept one of my lug nuts, stuck this on here, and just didn't run this lug nut down all the way because he couldn't get it to go down all the way because this bracket hits. Like, I can put my finger back behind this. So this lug nut isn't even tight. All it is sat on here with this holding here. So I mean, the way this guy did this is just unbelievable. You know, I paid $104 for him to repair my tire. And if he forgot how it went, I was there the whole time. Or hell, he could have just walked over to any one of my other tires because he had a lug nut left over. He had to have been like, where did this lug nut go? It was the same guy that fixed it that took it off. So it's just crazy what people charge you and then they turn around and mess up. It's my fault that I didn't come and look at it. Yeah, I was being lazy. I didn't want to walk the 50 feet or whatever. But honestly, I'm like, how hard is it to pull a tire and a rim off and put it back on? Obviously pretty damn hard. So it's like, it's crazy. It did end up being a bolt. It looks like it was about a 2-inch long 3/8 bolt. So, and man, it's just frustrating. Like, this is all bent up. This is hitting on here now. And then the lug nut's not even tight. I just don't understand. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. Anyways, we're here for our 30-minute break. It's about 8 o'clock at night. Lita's gonna heat up some tacos that we had the other night. I'm gonna walk Fat Butts, and then we're gonna hit the road. I'm probably gonna drive till about 11 o'clock tonight. I think that'll leave us with about 6 hours of driving in the morning. I don't know, I have to double check. So I don't know. I'll see you guys when we stop. Well, good morning. Oh my goodness. So we slept in front of a speedway alongside the road here last night. We are currently, we made it past Chicago last night. I believe that's the 129. We were on toll roads all day long. Hopefully it wasn't too expensive. The other way was going to cost us about 3.5 hours. You stay in the grass, fat butts. Yeah, so there was a couple of trucks lined up along here. There's a truck stop over there. We drove through that truck stop. That was completely full. Come here, let me put this leash on you. You looking like you don't want to answer to me. So there's that TA. We went down to Love's. There's a Love's over there. Absolutely nowhere to park. There's trucks parked. Look, you can see there's trucks parked along the road over there. There was trucks parked in the crash investigation site. What's up, babies?
I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Okay. And just trucks parked everywhere. There's no rest areas around here. There's nothing. I mean, you get on the toll road. Okay, yeah, so we're on 90. I think the 129 dumps into the 90. The thing about this is, you know, like Ohio has a toll, but at least they have like really nice rest areas along the way that you can stop. Hell, Ohio even has showers. So you can get a free shower on the Ohio Turnpike or Ohio Toll Road for free. They don't charge you anything for the showers. So anyways, we looked around, couldn't find anywhere to park. There was another truck in front of us. I was like, you know what? We're just gonna pull up behind him, throw our flashers on, and go to sleep. I was absolutely exhausted. So I would have slept in the middle of the road last night. I didn't care. So now we can't leave until I think 9:45. I think we stopped at, I think it was 11:45 we stopped at. So anyways, Mason gets a call from the broker this morning asking when we're gonna drop this, and we're like, well, I think we're about 6 hours away, so it'll probably be like 3-4 o'clock-ish. And the broker's like, well, I just want to let you know they won't accept your load unless it's tarped. And Mason's like, well, why didn't you tell me that? He's like, well, I forgot. So we're just gonna throw a quick tarp job on this real fast to it's crazy. This is rebar. Like, why does rebar need to be tarped? I just don't understand some of these places. Maybe in the winter time with the road salt and everything, but it's not the winter time, so it shouldn't be required right now. You know, this metal's actually going to be going in concrete. I don't know why it's galvanized. I don't know what the difference for all that is. Maybe some projects call for galvanized rebar. I'm really not sure. I've never seen it before. So anyways, that's what me and Fat Butts will be doing while Lita uses the bathroom, I guess. And we should be able to knock this out before we can drive, and then we can hit the road. Well, we have stopped for the day. We are about an hour east of Minneapolis at Flying J. It's about 4 o'clock. I wanted to be able to stop and get a shower. Look at that, one of our corners fell off as this tarp was blowing around. We can't drop this today because they stopped unloading at 3. This is as close to Minneapolis as I wanted to get. For tomorrow. They open up at 6. Today is Thursday. We've been trying to get home so I could take care of some things, but we can't seem to find a load home. So here, let me just take your leash off, baby, so you're not peeing on. Hold on, baby. Everything going like southeast is like dirt cheap right now. There's a lot of dirt cheap loads everywhere. Everybody, I put out an Instagram post about how cheap the freight was, and everybody could tell by the picture that I was out west. And they're like, come out east, it's so much better, it's so much better. Well, I get out here, you know, we've been into Pennsylvania, now we're in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and it's usually good over here. We usually did really good with the hot shot over here, but for some reason right now it's just, there's 45,000 pound loads going for $2 a mile. I refuse to work that cheap. So we end up booking another load going back to Pennsylvania. So Elga, the heck's the name of that place? It's like northwest of Philadelphia. It's supposed to be some galvanized frames for trailers. So we'll pick that up tomorrow morning and then drop it Monday morning. Which makes my total for the week not that great, honestly. I mean, still definitely better than hot shot, but it's definitely not what it should be for a semi truck, honestly. So I don't think I'm doing like a lot of miles. My rate per mile is still pretty decent. I've been getting lucky on some loads, but it just seems hard to like line things up. Like, we should have been able to drop that load today and then been able to pick up another load, but because we left the base because their computer systems went down, then you know, we kind of got screwed out of you know, a little over half of a day there. Follow me, fat butts. It kind of got us, you know, it just kind of screwed up our week. It made all of our time frames off. So I don't know, what can you do? Sometimes it's like this. I'd really like to try to get home, and I want to get some new belts on the truck. I'm coming due for an oil change. I want to get an oil change on the truck. I ordered a bunch of filters. I got my oil sitting there, but if we stay out too much longer, I'm gonna have to pay somebody to change my oil. And you guys know how I am about that. I don't want anybody to have to change my oil for me, especially with the cheap oil and everything they use. And still using that AMSOIL oil. I end up getting on my last few oil changes. My first oil change, I bought the filter kit for I think almost $100 from a place that had those Baldwin filters. My second one I bought off of Amazon. I think I paid $80-something for the filter set there. And I went back to Amazon to order some more. It showed that they were sold out. I ended up finding the oil filter kits on eBay for like $50 a piece per kit. And that comes with all the filters, comes with the fuel filter. Doesn't come with that canister, that clear canister fuel filter. Comes with the other fuel filter on the other side, and then the 3 or 4 oil filters on the oil side, obviously. So that'll be nice. I got 4 of those kits for like I said, like $50-something a piece, I think. I'll have to look and double check. So anyways, this is where we're at. I was worried coming in because it was kind of a shit show coming in here with all the trucks. I was worried that there were no parking spots left because everybody was trying to come down this aisle, and I was like, and I seen that there was paid parking along the other side. I was like, well, if I come this way, then I'll have to blindside back that way. I was like, so I'll just go around the other way. And sure enough, there was plenty of parking over that way. So that's pretty much it. Plan on getting a shower tonight. Oh, I guess you guys seen the tarp job. So we didn't tarp it there where we're at on the side of the road, just because you know, we kind of felt funny doing all that work right there in front of the gas station like that. So we drove down the road a little bit, found a rest area. We did it there. I think it took us I don't know, 30, 45 minutes maybe. And we weren't in a big rush because we didn't have a load and we knew that we weren't going to make the 3 o'clock drop time. So that's pretty much it. But you know, one of the things I've been driving along and I've been noticing since we have a semi truck now. I mean, I guess I noticed it a little bit with the hot shot, but more and more of these signs are popping up where they don't want you to use your Jake brake or your engine brake because some dummy bought or built a house right next to the interstate. And now they're like, oh, I don't want all that noise. You know, the same thing happens with racetracks. You know, a racetrack will come in and they'll find a big piece of property like this and they'll build like a drag strip out in the middle of nowhere. And then, you know, a few years pass and people notice that there's some land around that's pretty cheap, probably because there's a racetrack there. So people are selling the land cheap. But then the people come in and they build a house and then they start complaining about the noise and they want the racetrack shut down. It's like, you guys are idiots. You guys are the ones that built or bought the house by the racetrack or by the interstate. And now you want people not to be able to have fun or be safe. Because I've noticed a lot of times with the signs that are like quiet zone or, you know, whatever's on the sign, I can't remember. But they don't want you using the Jake brake. It's usually like when you're coming down a hill into a city or something. And that's the time that you would want to use it. So I wish I had a loud Jake brake because I would rip it off every time I seen one of those signs, because you are an idiot if you bought or built a house next to an interstate and then you expect the interstate to be nice and quiet for your house. You know, it's just ridiculous. So it's kind of pretty out here. Yeah, I think this truck stop holds 89 trucks. I don't know if Lita's cooking anything. I know we had McDonald's for breakfast this morning, so I'm not crazy about having McDonald's for dinner again tonight, so I'm not sure what she's planning on doing with that. Oh, I don't know. All right, well, I've babbled long enough. I'll talk to you guys later. Well, here we are at our drop. Woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, left at about 5:30. They're still, well, I don't know. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Let me get this off for them. All right, proper good morning. So, I guess they gave us the wrong address for this rebar. So we have to wait on, I don't know, he said he had to have somebody bring him something and then he's gonna escort us to a different yard. He claims it's only 2 miles up the river, but what does that mean? I don't even know where the river's at. I guess the river's over there by the bridge, right?
Yeah.
So, guess we'll wait on him to escort us up there. It is currently 7 o'clock now. And we'll see you there. He's bringing us out here to murder us. And this is where we get another bolt in our tire.
Guess they're gonna leave this out in the weather. That's cool, you can see Minneapolis. I don't think it's gonna show up on this though.
No? Is that the zoom in real far?
It's pretty foggy.
That's green. Ours is out.
Maybe we need to take a picture of it here.
All right, well, we are unloaded. So that was stainless. I kept thinking when they said galvanized. Galvanized is our next job. And they wondered why we even tarped it. I was like, I don't know. They said it had to be tarped. So I don't know. I got another trailer light out up here. Looks like it's got some water in it. So I don't know if it's a water issue or, oh, it's full of water. Do we have any more of those yellow ones? Last time it was out, the way this trailer company routed this wire, one of the boards had pinched it and cut it off. So I might throw a new light here, and if it doesn't fix that, then I'll have to pull up a couple of these boards up like I did last time. So anyways, we got to go like 8 minutes down the road. It was like 2 blocks over from the first place that we were at. And because we came over here, now we have to pretty much go back the same way we came in just to get back to where we were so we can go pick up this next load. So we'll see you there.